So I just wanted to come on quickly because I got my light code Luminary Oracle today, and I've just done a few cards on it. I will probably do a review on these cards, but beautiful. But I just wanted to come and read the messages out that came. So it's you might be able to hear a noise outside because we have been cleaning the garden and weeding today. It says on the back, so let me see. Yeah, just a bit noisy, that's all. Working with the light code Luminary Oracle, the bridge that exists between you and other dimensions, universal wisdom and benevolent guidance. It also invokes the assistance of your higher self and the many angelic, galactic and elemental beings who support your growth and awakening. Each card contains beautiful and dynamic light language codes that transmit frequency, encoded information and potent energy activation. So I was just doing a reading and 4 cards fell out, so I'm just going to read out from the book. So as I said, it's new, a little handbook. These are what the front look like, lovely little light code drawings. They look like this, if you can see. Beautiful. So obviously it resonated with me, so I'm just going to read out. We had unconditional love. I'm just going to read out the book. It just came today. I had to invest in this one. Love is much more. I'm going to hold it up while I'm reading it, so I might not see anybody while I am. Don't know if you can see the picture. Love is much more than emotional. Sorry, love is much more than an emotion. Love is the highest frequency throughout all of creation and a fundamental building block of reality. If there is one overarching message your higher self, spirit and star family would like to convey to you, it is that you are loved unconditionally. Regardless of what you think, do or feel, you are loved. You are created on purpose and with intention. You are a cherished aspect of creation. You were made with love, always, now and forever. You are loved. However, this can be challenging to accept as human. Definitions of unconditional love can be limiting. Love through the human lens is often perceived as transcendental, and something that is given to you by another. This instills the false belief that in order to receive love, you have to act or be a certain way. Nothing is farther more than the truth. Nothing is farther from the truth. Unconditional love is your divine birthright. You are loved regardless of what you do, what you believe, or how you choose to live your life. One example of unconditional love and support is the fact that nothing is withheld from you. You are not limited in any way. You have permission in every moment to choose your experience, and the universe will accommodate and mirror back those energetic choices to you without judgment. As I'm always saying, high, national or exception, even if you choose negativity, judgment, rejection of self or separation, you are still loved and accepted by the Creator. So there's that one. Then there was polarity, which I love this one. It's number 48. I'll show you the picture in a minute. 48. I'm just about to make some jewellery up, so I'm trying to just do this little video. 48. Polarity. I'm going to have to show these on, do a review on them until you can see the pictures properly, because I know on this camera is rubbish. The light code transmission there is embracing the gift of contrast. You exist. No point holding up because you can't see it properly. You exist in a polarized universe. There is light and dark, positive and negative, and an infinite variety of degrees of mixes of polarity in between. Polarity is apparent on the smallest atomic levels in the dance of proportions and electrons. You can observe it on the largest stages in the interactions of planets, stars and galaxies. One result of this polarization, I can't say it properly, It's an almost endless variety of contrast, diversity and choice in the human experience. Positively, this contrast helps you clarify your preferences and better know yourself based on what does and does not resonate with you, which is what I'm always talking about. On the other hand, contrast can also manifest as conflict, misunderstanding and struggle. As a sovereign being with free will, choice, it's up to you to navigate these contrasts. The means first addressing the polarity of dark and light aspects within you. That's what we've all been talking about. Everybody has dark aspects and light aspects, but it's your choice to choose how you want to be. Investigating the parts of you that feel negative, angry, unworthy and unlovable can be uncomfortable. However, judging them or denying their existence just strengthens them and keeps them bound to you. That's why a lot of people like to ignore it. It's a bit like what's going on in the world. If we ignore all that and pretend it's not happening, it will get stronger. That's why it's coming out and being brushed from underneath the carpet, because we're all going through this. In reality, these aspects of you just forms energy that are seeking acknowledgement and expression in some way, shape or form. Without a healthy outlet through which to express these energies can manifest as limiting subconscious beliefs or reactions to triggers that do not serve your highest good. Only when you admit that these aspects are part of you and greet them with love and acceptance can you work with them and heal. And this is why the world's going to be going through a major healing with everything. The polarities within and around you become clearer as you do this work. Staying neutral and balanced helps you to observe polarity without judging or reacting to it. This is especially helpful as you heal and encounter high frequency energies, as the gulf between emotions and thoughts of different densities becomes far more apparent. You can see them moving further apart and becoming more discrete, while your initial impression of the phenomenon can be that things are getting worse or those feelings are intensifying. It is actually a very positive sign that you are healing and growing. That's why out in the world it can look really negative, but we know it's not. So that's that one. The next one is empathy. Empathy. Have a look at that picture. You can see that one because the sun's not shining too much now. Number 5. Yep, keep strong family, exactly. Empowerment through sensitivity. Now a lot of people are empaths, you know, everybody, you have feelings, but this is why my feelings and thing that have got me emotional sometimes has helped me move forward and do what I'm doing out of all that. So empathy is far more than an ability to view things through the lens of another's perspective, circumstances and life experience. It is also the capability to imagine and sense feelings and emotions of others. Empathy is a key ingredient of emotional intelligence. It helps you to bond with and understand other individuals. This is true in your daily life and also with your higher dimensional connections, where communication occurs more often through subtle energies and emotional frequency exchange. A healthy relationship with empathy can increase your compassion and patience for yourself and others. Unmanaged empathy can be overwhelmed and exhaust you. As you grow on your spiritual path, your intuitive senses become more acute. You may need to reevaluate your relationship with your empathic abilities and how and where you set your energetic boundaries. It is important to note that there is significant difference between sensing another's emotions and taking them on. Absorbing external emotions and energy to detriment of your peace of mind and well-being is not an act of compassion towards others or yourself. And I've said that about don't absorb stuff. In fact, it is opposite, as it scatters and weakens you, and I've seen that within a lot of people. Despite what you may have been told to contrary, maintaining strong boundaries does not make you cold or unfeeling, and that's what I've said. I've always said you've got to set boundaries. Healthy boundaries are a sign of maturity. They show that you respect and care about yourself and your overall health. Boundaries protect you from I think it says enmeshment and codependent energy in relationships. Your energy is precious. You are far more useful to others and yourself when you honour your energy and remain sovereign and neutral. From this position of balance and strength, you can leverage your empathic abilities to better understand others without allowing them to infiltrate your energy system, your energetic system. So that was that one. Unconditional love, clarity. Yeah, and the last one was blooming. It was funny because that's what I've called my new face oil. It is blooming you. So blooming, because we're all growing, we're all blooming, hopefully, on the path. That is number 20. So that is seeds of inspiration. Cosmic seeds planted by your higher self in the garden of consciousness are blooming. This represents new potential for growth and inspiration in your life as the seeds take hold and begin expanding your perspective and increasing the scope of what you think is possible. So I'm saying, you know, you get inspired. I'm very inspired at the minute. Be open to any visions and novel ideas that come to you and spark excitement. Pay attention to signs and synchronicities that nudge you to new direction. They are divine reminders of the magic that exists all around you and prompt you to follow the most what excites and delights you. When you align with your highest excitement, you tap into an infinite stream of positive energy that you can use to fuel your choices, actions, and creations. That's why I've always said about finding things that you love and love to do and do them. You interface with life through allowance and ease instead of force and insistence. This frees you up from outdated programs and struggle, pressure and hardship. In every moment, your higher self is assisting you by sending you feelings of excitement and seeds of inspiration. You honour and encourage this assistance by giving these seeds permission to take root and then continuing to nurture them as they grow. You do this by remaining open to ongoing guidance and taking inspired action, as I've been saying before, action with it at each stage of their growth when you approach this process without insisting on a specific outcome or time frame. That's what a lot of people get stuck on. You are more able to enjoy each step and give your creation what it needs to reach its full potential. Remember that the scope and details of your full vision are between you, your higher self, and the Creator. Although you might prefer it otherwise, it is necessary for others to understand your visions or to support you. In fact, maintaining the most fertile growing environment means keeping it free of negativity and limiting beliefs. You incarnated to follow your own script and create the life you prefer, not to play out someone else's dream. And that's why I used to say people need to keep the nose out of people's businesses, because yours is your business and everybody else's is their business. And as it says here, you incarnated to follow your own script. We're all different. We all do different things. Create your own script and create the life you prefer, not what someone else prefers. That's in relationships and everything. Everyone puts expectations on people. It's what you prefer. So I just thought they were really good messages of the light codes. And I'm going to leave it there and I'll see you soon. Bye.